Dodges and Rams are about to get off the market. Yes, your all-time favorites have just suffered from major setbacks that have pushed them into the corner in 2024. The same Dodges and Rams were once famous for being the most powerful and sturdy. Well, let me tell you a little secret. The dealers are really good at choosing massive losses. Yup, you heard that right. And today, I'm spilling the beans on how they manage to do it every single time. But before getting into the secrets, here is a straightaway fact. Jeep's volume fell by 20%, while Rams slipped by 6.8%. Shocking, isn't it? Well, that's the beauty of the automobile industry. It can flip in seconds. What led to the downfall of Dodges and Rams? Will they ever be in the market again? Keep watching the video till the end to find out. The superpower of dealers. It all starts with those shiny, beautiful trucks that you just can't resist. You see, the dealers have a superpower. The ability to magically make you forget about that thing called budget. Who needs savings anyway, am I right? What happens next is you end up buying it unless you realize you need a more tech-savvy vehicle. Oh, and let's not forget the joy of inventory management. You see, the dealers have a talent for ordering just the right amount of vehicles, or maybe just the wrong amount. Who needs a profit when you can have a warehouse full of unsold trucks, am I right? Did you see what's happening here? Let me explain it to you. While we have to wait months to get our favorite SUVs, the new Ram and Dodge inventories are still crying out in the backyards, waiting to be picked up. The problem is, obviously, not with the models themselves, but with the rapid advancements in the automobile industry. Customers want the latest model with all the bells and whistles. But wait, they also want discounts and freebies. Now the dealers are experts at fulfilling unrealistic expectations while simultaneously sabotaging their own financial stability. Now you might be wondering, how did this all happen? Well, my friends, it's a tale as old as time. A perfect storm of factors that have left Dodge and Ram dealers staggering. To begin with, the problem started with a few newbies. The newbies in the town. One of the main reasons for the sales slump is the growing demand for these newbies in the town. Yes, you have guessed it right. The electric and hybrid vehicles. As more and more consumers prioritize sustainability and environmental consciousness, traditional gas-guzzling models like those offered by Dodge and Ram are falling out of favor. This shift in consumer behavior has caught many dealers off guard, leaving them with excess inventory and dwindling profits. But it's not just the shift in consumer preferences that's causing trouble for Dodge and Ram dealers. They're also facing intense competition from other automakers, who are aggressively vying for a slice of the same pie. The automotive market has never been more crowded, with manufacturers constantly one-upping each other with new features, innovative designs, and aggressive pricing strategies. Dodge and Ram are finding it increasingly difficult to stand out in this crowded landscape, as they struggle to keep up with the rapid pace of change. With the rise of brands like Tesla, Ford, and Chevrolet in the electric vehicle market, traditional manufacturers like Dodge and Ram are struggling to keep up. This increased competition has led to a price war, with dealers slashing prices and offering hefty discounts in a desperate attempt to lure in customers. With the new SUVs and other tech-savvy models that serve more than the customer's demand, why would anyone purchase a Dodges and Rams? Even if there are a few customers, they would only purchase these for old time's sake, unless they go to the dealers. This is where another problem begins. Massive prices, massive losses. The prices of these vehicles are too high despite having discounts and deals on the website. The prices are so high that people even claim they have seen prices rise by 60% or 70%. Now this is huge, especially for the vehicles with numerous alternatives in the market. Yes, we know that the pandemic has changed the market and inflation has risen to the skies. But still, it is just not worth it for the buyers. The problem is that with the prices rising, people need food and a roof over their heads. They have to meet all the living expenses. In such a case, a $90,000 truck is not a priority for anyone, even if it serves more than it promises. The government couldn't help people as such as banks were the only option left for them. As a result, people got filled up with mortgages and other loans. Man, the pandemic was really a tough time. The interest rates of Canada and the US were going to an all-time high, and the employment rate was deteriorating at a nerve-wracking pace. Now, with this significant big hit, no one could really afford the luxuries like Ram and Dodges. With $90,000, they would rather pay the mortgages and rent, or, for a more thoughtful choice, invest somewhere. Even if they want Dodges and Rams, they will never purchase them because of the quality control issues. We will discuss that later in the video. First, have you ever seen these new models? You have seen the model Ram models, right? Do they offer something new? Do they have the latest technological updates? Are they really worth a whopping amount? The war of basics versus tech-savvy vehicles. The problem is not the new entrants. The problem is that the Dodges and Rams could not keep up with them. With their plain exterior and simple design, they failed to attract new customers. With that, the price range continues to be insane. Now we know that these vehicles are versatile and ideal for rough roads. Unfortunately, people need an all-in-one package. That too at reasonable prices. As far as a status symbol, seems like the manufacturers have overestimated the economy. The cherry on the top is, of course, the quality control issues. Over the years, Dodge cars have grappled with quality control issues. From engine stalls to blowouts at low mileage and faulty electronic gear shifters, the owners have faced all of these problems. If these were not enough, these vehicles would have a hefty maintenance cost. The most common issues are engine stalls and blowouts at low mileage, resulting in costly and time-consuming repairs. Several users have reported issues with the electronic gear shifters in Dodge cars. According to their observations, these gear shifters are quite unreliable, causing the car to roll away and stagger on the front end while driving at high speeds. Furthermore, there is a critical quality control issue in Dodge cars, particularly the Dodge Ram. Rust is a significant problem in this model, as it has vent holes near the rocker panels and rear wheel wells that may leak water, resulting in rust. Now this is a massive issue, isn't it? The problem does not end here. In 2024, how can we forget a new wave of sustainability? Massive shift to sustainable products. Lately, there is a new wave of using environmentally friendly products only. People have now shifted to using sustainable ways of making products. Whether it is a clothing company or a packaging one, if they are using sustainable ways to make products, they can easily capture the market. Otherwise, they will just repel customers. The same thing happened with the Rams and Dodges. They could not address the pollution problem, so clean air emission problems still exist. Dodge and Ram are popular car brands that have a reputation for powerful engines and larger sizes, which often translates to lower fuel efficiency than smaller, more fuel-efficient cars. This can lead to higher greenhouse gas emissions and greater reliance on fossil fuels. Not to mention lower fuel efficiency means a higher cost of fuel, which is again, a substantial expense. Although Dodge and Ram have made progress in improving their vehicles' emissions performance, greater engine size and vehicle weight can still result in higher emissions of pollutants like carbon dioxide, CO2, nitrogen oxides, NOx, and particulate matter. All these reasons combined have always repelled car lovers to get their hands on Rams and Dodges. It's a shame to the industry that such popular vehicles are finally coming to an end. We hate to admit it, but if they continue to decrease at the same pace, there will no longer be Dodges and Rams on the roads. Do you think Dodges and Rams will leave the market soon? Well, here are our 2 cents on it. How Dodges and Rams can lead the market again. It's not all doom and gloom. There are steps that Dodge and Ram dealers can take to weather this storm and emerge stronger on the other side. One of the most crucial steps is to embrace the shift towards sustainability and electric vehicles. By investing in the development and promotion of eco-friendly models, these dealers can tap into a growing market and attract a new generation of consumers who are passionate about reducing their carbon footprint. Now, it is easier said than done. This will require a significant shift in mindset and a willingness to adapt to changing market conditions. We understand that it won't be easy, but the dealers will have to do it if they want to get back on track. Another key strategy for Dodge and Ram dealers is to diversify their product offerings. By expanding beyond the traditional truck and SUV segments, they can appeal to a wider range of consumers and reduce their reliance on a single product line. This could involve investing in more compact, fuel-efficient models, or even exploring the world of electric and hybrid vehicles. It's a risky move, but one that could pay dividends in the long run. In addition to diversifying their product offerings, Dodge and Ram dealers should also be looking to leverage the power of technology to stay ahead of the curve. This could involve investing in advanced digital marketing tools, e-commerce platforms, and data analytics to better understand their customers and tailor their offerings accordingly. By embracing the digital age, these dealers can reach a wider audience and adapt to the changing landscape of car buying. But perhaps the most important strategy for Dodge and Ram dealers is to focus on building strong, lasting relationships with their customers. By providing exceptional service, personalized attention, and a seamless buying experience, these dealers can cultivate a loyal customer base that will stick with them through thick and thin. This means going above and beyond the traditional sales model and truly understanding the needs and preferences of their customers. It's a long-term investment, but one that could pay off in a big way as the industry continues to evolve. It's a tough road ahead, but with the right strategies and a willingness to adapt, Dodge and Ram dealers can overcome these massive losses and thrive in the years to come. So, what do you think about the situation facing these dealerships? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. So guys, this is all for today. For more updates and similar content, hit the like button and press the bell icon so you always get intriguing content from us.